All right, we're back on Central Valley Talk. It has been an interesting show today, all over the map, and we're going to go south on the map now to Tulare County. Chuck White is the foreman of the Tulare County Grand Jury, and I just found out there's 19 people on the grand jury, and you're looking for people to join. It's hard to get 19, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all your job.
Yeah, you have to commit for a year to be part of the grand jury.
Right. Yeah, it starts July 1st. The new people come in July 1st, and it ends the following year, July 1st.
Are there people that stay on the jury year after year?
No, you can't. You can stay 2 years. Yeah, you only can stay 2 years on it. And then you got to be off a year. Then if you want to come back, you can apply again. Hope you get on. Okay, it's like a drawing. It is. You go in there, you go get interviewed like regular jobs, this and that.
Who does the interview? Judge?
No, this year, me and the judge.
Is it Paula Abdul?
Yeah, I put a group of people together, about 5 people, and we interview all these people that signed up and cut the good ones out from the bad ones. Because let me tell you, you get some coming there.
You get some nut jobs?
Yeah. Ooh, we got some really good nuts this year that came in. But we try to get rid of those, and then we go to the judge, and the judge interviews them. He gets the final say, who goes in the pot and who don't.
Yeah.
Then they got a little tumbler, a little squirrel's cage.
And you randomly pick them out?
Randomly pick them out.
Wow.
You try to put 30 names in there, but we haven't made it the last couple of years.
But you have to have 19 members
Yes,
of the
you
grand
have
jury.
to have 19 members and 3 alternates.
3 alternates.
Yeah, they have to go in. We've managed to get that many every year.
Yeah.
No problem with that. It's just, you want new blood in there. Keep coming in. Because otherwise they get in a rut and they just doesn't do the job like they should.
Yeah.
You know, they get lazy.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people know what the job of the grand jury is.
No, most people don't.
Tell me.
They think that, like me, my first year, I applied for the grand jury, read a newspaper. Hey, man, that sounds like a good job to do that. Kick back on while I'm retired here. Boy, that's a mistake. I got down there, and after I went through all the process,
I love this
they
guy.
started putting me to work. And I was, man, they want you to write reports on this. I want you to go out to here and interview this. People got a complaint here. You go do that over there. Go talk to them and see if they're guilty or not guilty. And you got to go over here and investigate these people over here for another complaint. And I was going down in circles, 90 miles an hour my first year.
Whew.
And
but you're still there, so you must have liked something about it.
Well, it took me. I said, well, you know what? It's got to be easier. So I went back, followed over. I rode over to the next year. Tried my second year at it. Then I got better. I knew exactly what was going on, and it just fell in place, and it made it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Then some of the other older people there, they kind of try to help you along. With my first year, they didn't try to help me. They just said, "There you go." You know. So since I've got in there, I've been changed on a lot of stuff. We're working with them now. I sent them to training for 2 days. There's a grand jury state organization, which people didn't know. And I get them to train them now and everything. So that makes it a little bit easier when they're coming in. But see, like I said, most people just think we're sitting there looking at a trial. That's what they think. But that's what I thought too.
It's not the kind of jury you are.
No, that's not the kind of jury we are. It has nothing like it whatsoever. I mean, and when you come into grand jury, you work on complaints that come from all over the county. And it's usually against some public figure or something like that. So you got to be pretty careful where you walk to make sure you get the right stuff down and get the truth down. Because if you don't, you can ruin somebody's career.
Right.
I mean, just overnight. You know, the grand jury's got that power to do that. And people don't realize the power the grand jury has, what they can do. I mean, like the judge says, you better walk with it very carefully. You know, don't use it unless you have to.
You can require people, right, to come in and testify?
Yeah. We go out. People got subpoena power. We can go out and subpoena anybody that we think needs to come in to get them in. Because a lot of county people that we call in, they don't want to come in, afraid they'll get yapped at their boss, this and that. But when they come into us, everything is zip. I mean, nothing comes out of there. What we talk about stays in there. And in that person that came in there, nothing goes back to their bosses or anything. If somebody opens their mouth, we can throw them in jail for a week or two. Get them back straight.
If somebody on the grand jury opens their mouth?
No, on the outside
Oh, really?
also. Yeah. If we interview somebody and come in there and investigate, or investigating, and they find out some of the stuff what's going on, which other people don't know. We're the only one that knows what's going on in this investigation. They'll go out and talk to a buddy or somebody like that. And that's a no-no. We'll snatch them up.
You warn them before they go, right?
Oh yeah. When they come in, I give them the admonishment that tells them all about it, that you got to keep your mouth shut, don't talk to nobody, and I give them the oath. I'm the only one in there actually can do that. The foreman has that responsibility.
Raise your right hand.
Oh yeah, tell the truth, whole nut truth, but the truth. I give them that every day. People that come in and try to make them stick to it, and it's a tough job, really.
Yeah.
And you're there every day. I'm there 5 days a week, where we have committees. Like we have 8 committees in there: a justice committee, a health and welfare committee, education committee, and each one of those committees will go out and investigate. Like one, education would be schools, of course. Justice will be the sheriff department, anything to do with law enforcement, because we get a lot of stuff comes in from law enforcement. People saying they've been harassed, this and that. We got to find out if they are or not. And I said it gets really hairy sometimes.
And some of those investigations, I'm guessing, can go on for what, months?
Years.
Years. Wow.
I'd worked on one and went a year and a half before we came to a conclusion on that one. But it was a pretty big mess on that one, and we got it all cleared up, got everybody going straight again.
Okay. Now, you are paid for this. You told me it's $25 a day.
Yeah.
Which is, you're really doing it more for the community, right, than for the paycheck.
Really, that's what it is. Most of us, like we say, if you're looking for money, forget it. You ain't going to get it there. So most of us, like I said, we're retired. And most of us have good enough money to live on and stuff. We do good, most of us in there. I know it's all school teachers, professional people that's retired, want something to do to give back to the community. And that's what most of us are in there. And I just wish we can get more people out there that they realize the responsibility that grand jury's got, for they'll get signed up for it and learn about it. And once you're in there for 1 year, I guarantee you want to come back.
You'll come back.
Yeah, every person I know that's ever gone in there, that you try to say, well, don't come back next year. Oh, they'll fight you for it. Because they just love it. It's exciting, the work you do in there. We have a lot of fun at the same time. We put it all together, and you just have a blast.
You've convinced me I want to be on the grand jury now, but I don't live in Tulare County.
Yeah, you got to get to Tulare County. But
Every county has
Yeah,
one.
every county's got
Every
one.
county has
Fresno's got one up here. They're not as good as we are.
Well, I could have told you that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Chuck, how can folks find out more? How can they fill out an application? Where can they go?
Well, that place is go down to the courthouse there in Tulare, and you go up to the 3rd floor, room 303.
Not Visalia, Tulare.
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 Yep. Well, no, Visalia, it's called Tulare, but it's Visalia Courthouse.
Okay.
That's where you want to go. And that's the 3rd floor, 303, Visalia Courthouse. And you go up there, they'll give you the application, sign you all up, and get you ready to go. If not, you call the grand jury. Go down there, and we'll give you one at our office, which we're out there on Mooney toward Tulare. And if that doesn't even work, go to their website, bring up Tulare County Grand Jury. Boom, it pops up.
Just Google it.
Yep, got everything for you. Their application tells you about us, what we do. Even got our reports on there, what we've done that year. Get educated at the same time. Bring up our website. We try to keep it up to date. Hard to do that too.
And the deadline's coming up, right? What'd you say, July?
Yeah, deadline is, we just finished all our reports just last week. Because all those reports that we do, we write about everything we do. There's some kind of write-up, no matter how big, how small, we got to write something. And it's got to go to our counselors, all our lawyers. They got to check it out, make sure it's good, that we ain't gonna get in trouble. We're telling the wrong thing or something like that.
You're not liable, are you? Are you protected from?
No, we're not protected.
You're not?
No, so we are in a way, but in a way we're not. Like say that our county council gives us they rate our deals 1, 2, 3, and if it's got a 1 on it and we print it and don't change it, we're reliable. 'Cause that 1 means it's a no-no, and you go with it, it's your baby then.
But if it's a 3?
If it's a 3, if you get in trouble over it, they'll back you. The county will pay for your lawyers and all that good stuff.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
that part's good of it. That's
All
why
right.
we don't print number 1s. We stay away from them as much as possible.
Chuck, good meeting you.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Thank you for your service on the grand jury.
you're welcome.
So you're going to take a break after this coming year, or
No,
you can do your second year,
yeah.
and then you have to take a break, you said.
Right, which I'm gonna need it. Because this is my second year being foreman, and that's never been done before.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be the first one that done it 2 years straight.
Making history in Tulare County.
Well, I made a lot of history this year.
I'll bet.
I mean, you won't believe the things we've changed. I got us out of the ice age.
We'll save that for the next
Yeah.
time. Chuck, thank you for coming in today. All right, we'll be back with more on Central Valley Talk.